ISO to the NDs. Jeray, yeah, we cruising through. In that 97 Cutlass, strolling through the ave. Bass booming, it's a party inside the slab. It's whatever, baby, you could put it on the tab. Blessings in the wind, shall I see it, then I grab, ayy. Probably with the set, making bangers. Spare time, we be riding swingers. Pushing on them gears, pushing on them gears. Out here, and we swinging. Watch for the scanners, watch for the scammers. We be setting standards, we be setting standards. Only going forward, ain't no going backwards. Anytime we in the booth, it's a fire hazard. Put some Dayton's on it, now they hating on it. Supreme clientele, they was waiting on it. Pontiac, Firebird flying on them. I got a need for speed, I'm a Florida on them. Gran Turismo, running game on them. This is custom kitted, whip the paint on them. Forza Motorsport, change lanes on them. Twist the metal gang, throw the flame on them. Hey, probably with the set, making bangers. Spare time, we be riding swingers. Pushing on them gears, pushing on them gears. Out here, and we swinging. Watch for the scanners, watch for the scammers. We be setting standards, we be setting standards. Only going forward, ain't no going backwards. Anytime we in the booth, it's a fire hazard.
Woke up feeling blessed, I ain't dealing with no stress today. Staying to myself, cause I won't let them get the best of me. We been pushing forward, we ain't focused on what's yesterday. They wanna know the formula, can let them know the recipe. Whoa, metal to the floor, hear the engine roar. Pull the top down on the 2 doors. You can't push no buttons in this new car. Can't let them push our buttons, we came too far. Sometimes you gotta remind them what you do it for. We done came up, we was too poor. Got the butters on the feet, we from New York. They could feel it in our body, know we too pure. We was too mature, way before 24. I got kicks up in my closet that I never wore. We was down bad, now check the new score. They know it's ISO to the indie, we the new norm.
97 Cutlass, strolling through the aisle. Bass booming, it's a party inside the slab. It's whatever, baby, you could put it on the tab. Blessings in the wind, shall I see it, then I grab, ayy. Blessings in the wind, shall I see it, then I grab, ayy. Blessings in the wind, shall I see it, then I grab.
Ay, probably with the set, making bangers. Spare time, we be riding swingers. Pushing on them gears, pushing on them gears. Out here, and we swinging. Watch for the scanners, watch for the scammers. We be setting standards, we be setting standards. Only going forward, ain't no going backwards. Anytime we in the booth, it's a fire hazard.
Give me the loot. Might lose some battles, but winning the war. I get knocked down, I get back up, get up and go. I stay ready for more. Go toe to toe till I level the score. Never gon' quit. Heard you seen some, but you never seen this. Bet on myself 8 times, no trick. Just give me the loot. See now we going high stakes. This ain't clickbait. This a risk take. This no mistake. I was born to do it. I was born for music. I just get into it. I can't get influence when I'm the influence. No genre music. We go rap back to pop back to rap. Country on the track. I was once broke, I was down bad. Swear I'm never going back. I'm from upstate where we see a little bit of this and some of that. Little city and some sticks. Watch me put it on the map. Someone get attacked. If you're not first, you're last. Life is a race, don't you lag. I get a bag and I stack. The reason I tax was not cause they needed me. Got all of mine equally. I see what they need from me. Blood, sweat, and tears from the frequency. Now you believe in me. Cheers for me. Give me the loot. Might lose some battles, but win.
Hey, all work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for wherever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. The comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chilling in the desert, I'm good under pressure.
Stick around, let me hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
Welcome to the official podcast of PHP Architect. Join us to listen to the latest news and tech talk from our conferences, the magazine, and wider PHP community.
Oh my God, it's February.
It is February.
Good God, man. Hey, John. How's it going?
Hi, Eric.
Fancy to see you here.
I finally realized why you stopped doing the intro that we used to do.
Why is that?
Because you didn't like saying this is episode 2025.02.05.
I'm not going to lie. That has something to do with it. But yeah. You called me. Yeah. But this is the PHP Podcast. Welcome. If this is your first time listening, thanks for joining us. If you haven't watched our live stream yet, you should head over to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PHP Arch. You can watch us live stream every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and we get goofy. We also like to think.
I just said sometimes. Continue.
Sometimes. We also like to thank our partners who help make this podcast a little better. This week, it's going to be CodeRabbit.ai. So we're going to talk a little bit about CodeRabbit later in the show, but thank you for being
But if you want them to know that we sent you, phpa.me/CodeRabbit.
Yes, then they know. They'll say, what is this? And we would tell them, I've got way too much light on me. Jesus Christ.
You do have a lot of light on you.
Just turn this down just a little bit.
So if you are watching us live, or if you're listening, join us over in our Discord channel at the discord.phparch.com.
That's a little better.
Be part of the show. If you're listening live, you can be part of the show, interact with us, talk. You show up over there. I can't use hands right. And we're there all week. Great group of people.
We don't shut it down?
We should try and save some money. You are spending money left and right, mister.
I do have a habit of doing that, don't I?
You do have a habit of doing that. And last thing, not the last thing we're going to plug, because that's kind of all we do is plug things, but get some merch. We have PHP Architect merch and other stuff, just geeky shirts and things over at store.phparch.com.
If you ever have an idea of something, let us know, and we'll make it.
And we
won't give you any money because we don't make any money, but we'll let people know that you helped out. I actually have an idea for one, and I have to be honest. I feel like I saw it somewhere, which gave me the idea. But I'm thinking about doing I'm going to put it out there. So if anybody else in the PHP community does it, you know where it came from, or if you already know somebody did it, let me know, because I feel like I have seen something like this before. But the classic Run DMC shirts. I'm going to just do Run PHP, and then just.
The
lines above and below. I was watching old videos and they had Run DMC on there. I'm like, oh shit, that would be cool. Run PHP.
We're gonna start a rap group now. Is that the deal?
We need somebody call Harry Mack. Say, hey, we need to Run PHP. Go with it.
Come to Tech and see our new skit that we do on stage.
That would be hysterical, wouldn't it?
But it's not going to happen.
Well, tech is going to happen.
Well, tech is going to happen, yes.
Yeah.
Us rapping on stage is probably not.
Oh, damn it. See, Chris freaking Miller, man. Why did we hire this guy? Oh, it is out there. Geek Tees. Well, that's the UK. That doesn't count. It's not a... Damn. That's almost exactly what I was thinking. I don't particularly like the font that they have, and they need a little bit more spacing, but damn it. And they're only selling it for £9. Well, there's half the problem. They're not really using real currency. So Nexus uses Run PHP too. Come on, you guys. Really? Joe, Chrissy, I'll just pile up. Hey, Jeffrey, how's it going?
Evan Edwards, welcome.
Evan Edwards, my first
long time PHP ugly listener.
Really?
Mhm.
Haven't heard that in a while. Cool to hear. I keep trying to get things up here. Here we go. There you go. One time PHP, but usually listen to podcasts while exercising. That just, yeah. I hope you didn't listen to
Exercise?
ugly while
What's
you're
that?
exercising. That seems like a terrible idea. But
I was listening to Alive and Kicking yesterday, and I know you were there, not on the show, but you were listening live. Oh my gosh, I was screaming at the screen, and I wasn't listening until like 11 o'clock last night. But when Michael was behind on Discord, he's like, it's not up to date on mine. That's a delay. I'm like, you're watching the YouTube stream, I bet. You're not looking at Restream.
Rookie.
Like it is live. It's like right there. There. I'll figure this thing out one day.
Yeah, I can never remember.
Yeah, and it was fun with Sarah Goldman being on there talking about Git work trees, which we can talk a little bit about. But one thing I noticed is she was using Vim for coding. She just wrote a simple PHP test, but her commit messages were using Nano. I'm like,
oh, I didn't even catch that.
I'm like, why change it to Vim? Change your Git editor. The stupid little things.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know. Like, I always forget Nano is like an option. Like, it just doesn't even register in my head. I don't even know how to use Nano, to be honest with you.
Well, that's why they give you all the commands down at the bottom, because you don't know how to use it. It's like, oh yeah, save, Control X, or whatever it is.
Yeah, because I remember, I don't know if it's still that way, but I remember back in the day, maybe I just do it. I don't remember doing it recently. Maybe I just do it now and don't think about it. Or you know what? I think it's in my profile. I think it's in my profile now that I don't think about it. But it used to be back in the day, you had to say when you wanted to do cron tab -E, you would have to, configure it so that it opened up in Vim and not Nano. And yeah, like I said, I was actually doing a bunch of cron tab stuff recently on.
Well, that didn't work out so well. Stuff's changing. Somehow his screen is still showing, but Eric just disappeared. He's like, I'm done. I can't talk anymore. So that... What are you doing? Whoop, there you go. I got you. What? No.
I'm not doing anything. I heard you that whole time. I never left.
You just disappeared on me.
And what's weird is that it showed my browser screen, and it shouldn't have done that.
Like the whole scene just disappeared.
See, it showed this or something. It like changed scenes. That was weird, man.
It was.
And it showed that the whole time I was gone, huh?
Well, you disappeared for a second, and then it switched to the browser screen with you off camera.
That was weird. and then I was trying to talk. I'm like, hey, I can hear you. And it says your mic is muted. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not muted. Nobody's touched anything. We're back to this whole thing, aren't we? I feel like we're back to it. Look, it's totally screwed up our layout now. So now this is up here. So this should not be sharing. Let's kill this share. No, I can't even kill
it. Here, go this way. There you go.
Yeah, but see, it should have been sharing here because this has the right layout. So now I have to switch that later.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Fun.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, the cron tab stuff. I was just recently doing stuff, and I realized when you said that, I'm like, God, I remember when cron tab used to force you to do Nano, and you had to tell it you wanted to use them. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think that's the thing anymore. Like, that can't be right. So that's what started that sidetrack. And then my system decided to retaliate and just shut down.
Something did.
All right. So we're talking, let's talk a little about, let's actually talk you want to talk programming at all? You got anything interesting from the past week? I know you've been doing some new work.
I have been doing some new work. I've been coaching Little League. We talk about it all the time. And man, I am so excited about my team this year. I've got some not good ball player kids. I mean, they are good ball players too, but just good kids in general on the team.
What age are you coaching now?
They are mostly 10 and 11. I've got one 9-year-old. They're league age 10, 11, and 12.
Got it.
So they are roughly 10, 11 mostly. And just really good kids. And this one kid is so fast. Oh my God, watching him run around the bases. I'm like, Jesus. But anyway, I'm also on the board of our Little League. And one of the things that comes up every year is how manual of a process it is to get pool players. And the player agents already do so much work, but when a coach says, hey, I don't have enough people for a game this week, I need to basically borrow a player. So there's a pool of players they can pull from. Otherwise, they have to forfeit the game. And usually they have to reach out to the player agents who, if they're not monitoring their email, your SOL, they have a manual list of here's all the players, and they are supposed to keep track of which player they've contacted, and it's supposed to be a queue in the sense that if I've offered it to player 1, they don't get to go again until everybody else has been given a chance at having a turn. So a very manual process. Last year I started an app, and it was mostly out of needing something for a presentation. So I was doing event sourcing, and I event sourced, bits and pieces of that process, but I never made an app out of it. And this year I'm like, let me try to turn this into an app. And so I did. So poolplayer.org is out there. It's not fully functional. I mean, it works well enough at this point. I am still tweaking it, so I'm not saying you should use it, but it's there. I'm not charging anything for it at this point. Maybe in the future I will. I don't know. But that's what I've been working on. Fun stuff.
Poolplayer.org?
Poolplayer.org. Yeah, I'm putting it in.
Oh, look at... Wow.
I'll
Dude,
put it in.
It looks way better than the last time I saw it. That looks nice, man.
Hey, thanks. I just added the sign up today, so you can sign up for a league, have a league, and then you start adding your divisions, your coaches, your guardians, your players.
Yeah, that I was about to tell you, you've got to stop saying Little League. You just coach. You coach in the league or our league or whatever. Stop saying Little League, man.
Why?
I don't know. Just you're a baseball coach, not a Little League baseball coach. It's just like feels less. I mean, it's like herding cats at that age. You need all the credit you can take.
Nah, herding cats is before they start pitching. Once they start pitching, it's a whole different ball game, man. It's so exciting to watch.
Cool.
The division I'm coaching is the first year where they can steal home. So if you're on third, you can steal on an over. Like if the pitcher doesn't hit the catcher.
Mm-hmm.
But
if the pitcher doesn't hit the catcher,
well, if they do a wild pitch, which in the division before is half the pitches are wild pitches, you're not getting to the catcher's glove.
Right.
Now, if you don't hit the catcher's glove and the catcher has to get up and run for it, kid on third can steal home. It's going to be a completely different season.
Yeah, that's true.
Why does this keep switching us?
Because I fixed the thing.
Gotcha.
That's cool, man. That's very cool.
Chris, it is not open source because I would like to make it I would like to recoup some of my costs. It's not
But you may find yourself in the future working on it, Chris. It's one of the fun joys of being part of the team.
Yeah.
But not today.
We'll see.
Yeah, we're working on a few things. I need to get some coding done. I've been doing this proof of concept, which is already like creeping into no longer a proof of concept, and yeah, it's I'm gonna have to eventually like pass this off to a team member who can focus on it. But
did you finally get some time to code today? Because we've been on Zoom quite a bit.
yeah, no, my whole day was pretty much shot. I'll try to get some of it done tomorrow probably, because it's not that difficult. I feel like I blew the client's mind a little bit, because they kept talking about how this is all theoretical and they can't prove anything's working. And I'm like, yeah, I can. I was on the call, like we were on the call. I'm like, yeah, I can totally show you this work. Do you want to see it working? Like I can show you working. Like, oh yeah, we hear you can do fake data. I'm like, yeah, no, it's I mean, there's not much to see because it's all API, right? So like there's no pretty interfaces to see. I pull up Postman and I click send and I get a response, and I pull up the database and show them the records in the database, and it's just like it's so like unexciting, but yeah, it was
for them. It was.
They were happy to actually see the biggest thing they like about it. And I don't want to give it away too much because this is a new product that they're working on, and they haven't like done like all the whatever patents and stuff they need to do. But there is some. It's replacing like a what was originally like a physical action, where there is some decision making going on in that action. And so I think that was the most exciting part that they saw, was the decision making that the application was doing. It was like taking some key cues and saying, okay, because of this, and this, I'm assuming you're doing this, right?
Right.
And they were really, really happy to see that. So that was cool.
Really good job keeping that vague.
Yeah, right? I feel like I kept it pretty vague there.
You did good.
I'm not even sure if I understood what I was talking about.
The joys of NDAs.
But like I always forget like how exciting seeing these things work can be for people. Like I remember way back in the day when I was using oh my god, I talk about it all the time and now I can't remember. What was that old Microsoft web page front page.
Yeah.
When I was using front page and you talk about your league, I played in a men's adult league out here in Southern California, and web development is what got me interested in coding again. Talked about it on the show before, but I was old school development. I learned basic on TRS and started getting into COBOL and stuff. And when I was in college, like web development wasn't an option. It was just the old mainframe sort of coding back then. So I really got disenchanted with development in general and had sworn off computers. I'm like, I'm never doing this. I can't. It's too boring. Fortunately, the people who knew me, who were helping me kind of level up through my adulthood and through my career, knew about my computer skills and got me a job where they're like, the big kind of game changer was actually when we moved out to San Diego, and my old high school chemistry teacher called us and it's like, hey, there's this water purification department we have where I'm working, and they're looking for somebody who is really good with chemistry, but also really good with computers. And she's like, I know you studied computers, and I know how good you were with chemistry because she was my teacher. And she goes, so I just thought about you guys, and I thought I would give you a call. And I literally, like, on that, my next sentence was, when can I be in for an interview? And she kind of laughed. She goes, oh, I think they've already interviewed. I mean, I can go in tomorrow and see if he's willing to talk to you. And we didn't have Zoom back then. There's still no Zoom, none of this stuff. So she calls the next day and she's like, hey, he said if you can get to San Diego by Monday, I think this was like Tuesday or Wednesday. If you can get to San Diego by Monday, he'll give you an interview. And she was also my wife's teacher. And she's like, if you bring Beck with you, I'll hire her that day. So like, she has a job. And I talked to Beck. It was like the weirdest timing because we had already packed up our apartment. We had put a down payment at another place just outside of DC. So we were already moving. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hey, what do you think? And she was like, because I had been born and raised within like 5 miles of where we were living. Like I had not ventured outside the state much at all, much less the idea of moving outside the state. But the thought of going to California was always something I wanted to do. And so I'm like, what do you think? And she's like, yeah, let's do something crazy. I mean, we're young, we didn't have kids. So we went in, turned in our notices to work the next day. And like Saturday morning or Friday morning, I forget. I think it was Saturday morning.
No, it had been Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
so. It's a good 3-day drive.
No, it's
cross country.
It's not if you don't sleep, and it's not when you're in a Camaro going about 100 miles an hour. It was like Smokey and the Bandit, man. I'm telling you, it was crazy. We drove nonstop, except for gas. We drove nonstop. We never got a hotel room. Never didn't bathe or shower for 2 days. And I was in my interview by Monday morning, and then started working Tuesday, and that was it. And yeah, it was crazy.
We've been stuck with you ever since, huh?
You've been stuck with me since. But and that got me way off course. Anyways, front page. I was playing in the men's baseball league in web development. I saw web development, and I'm like, holy shit! I remember coming home telling Beck, I'm like, this is what I always imagined coding would be like. Like I would code something and be able to see it and then change it and see it and change it. And so, I invested in a desktop at the time, went and bought a front page because that's, I didn't know what else to do. And
that was started all the rage back page.
Then. And the president of the league, when I showed him what I did, lost his shit. I mean, he lost his mind about, this is game changing. This is crazy because like the way they distributed their schedules, let people know about rain delays, just let people know about the general information about the league was just so disconnected. And so like if you had a game and it started raining, everybody started calling the phone number to find out if their game was rained out. Mm-hmm. And it was just like there was nothing enjoyable about it. And I remember how good that made me feel. Like how much I was changing this whole structure. And just started coding. I never stopped after that. I got really kind of deep into it. So
front page is funny because that reminds me when I taught my stepfather how to write PHP. He's the one who taught me BASIC back when I was a kid. And then at some point I learned more than he knew, and I was coding in PHP, and he really wanted to use front page. And I remember having to install a front page module in Apache. It was doing WebDAV, I think is what it was called, where it would connect and push all the code up to the server for him. And he was just ecstatic and wrote absolutely horrendous code, but he got way more visitors to his little high school reunion site that he built than I've gotten to anything I've ever built.
What's crazy is I remember, how I stumbled onto PHP, and I had gone into work at the time, and I was, telling my manager, who was actually a really good friend of mine who had gotten me the job there. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm like doing PHP, And it's like it's cool, but like the biggest drawback is you can't like use a GUI to create the pages. And then like I don't know how long after that, but at some point he said, "Hey, Eric, come here, check this out." And he's got this GUI and he's like creating all this form, and it generates it in PHP. I forget what the damn thing was called. It was actually a very cool piece of software. It was it Code Warrior or Code? No, it couldn't have been Code Warrior. Anyways, it was this tool that he found where you like put together the page with a GUI, and then you told it what you wanted it to generate the code in. Like it would do Java. What did it do back there? Java, Cold Fusion, PHP. I feel like there were more than that. I think it even did Perl, because Perl was still very, very big back then. And yeah, he showed me that, and it just this Code Weaver. I don't think Code Weaver is it, Chris. I would have to do some research, but it blew my mind. But I remember specifically him showing me the code, and he was like, it's very hard to read because it wasn't object oriented, but it was very abstracted, like the way they did things.
Yeah, definitely could have been back then. We didn't get object oriented until what, 2001, 2? PHP 4 was, and it was very terrible object oriented code, but
yeah,
it was
I remember telling you, and it's so funny now that I think about it. It's so funny that I even said this, but I told him, yeah, but how often are you going to edit the code by hand? Come on, like seriously, because everything was GUI back then. It's like this is just not realistic. You have to worry about the actual code.
That was close. PHP 4 came out in 2000.
So this would have been 2000. Would have been after I took this job for sure. Actually, no, that's not 2000. I was still at the other place because I remember the Y2K thing and me wondering if my systems were going to shut down. That was a crazy time. Yeah, Chris, I don't know. I don't know if this is it or not. It might be. That definitely doesn't look like it now. So nothing. I would have to look at like the Wikipedia on this and see what it says.
And I am wrong. PHP 3 introduced the rudimentary support for classes and objects.
Nuh-uh.
That's what it says.
Really?
Yep.
I think Sarah told us this before, and I didn't believe her then either.
Well, I think I started in very early 4 because I didn't start PHP until 2002.
Yeah, I didn't. I definitely never did 3. I was always in 4. Yeah.
I moved from Perl to PHP back then.
Interesting. Okay, let's take a moment and hear from our sponsors.
Thank you to our partners over at CodeRabbit for sponsoring this episode. Code reviews are critical but time-consuming. CodeRabbit acts as your AI co-pilot, providing instant code review comments and potential impacts of every pull request. Beyond just flagging issues, CodeRabbit provides one-click fix suggestions and lets you define custom code quality rules using AST grep patterns, catching subtle issues that traditional static analysis tools might miss. CodeRabbit reviews 1 million PRs every week across 3 million repositories and is used by 100,000 open source projects. CodeRabbit is free for all open source repos. Get started today by visiting phpa.me/CodeRabbit. Again, that is phpa.me/CodeRabbit. Thank you, CodeRabbit. I get torn on whether to use phpa.me there or their actual URL. Because I know they gave us a URL with all the UTM parameters that they wanted to know that we were sending traffic to them. But you can't really do that over the podcast. So that's why I went that route.
Yeah, and it's yeah, exactly. It's just easier. easy one to remember. Hey, I think who did this? Is this Chris? This is Chris. I think Chris might have found it. This looks where's the thing at here? Code charge. Oh, that's just a URL. You guys can't don't start tapping on your screen, please. Code charge was an IDE creating database driven web application. It did ASP.NET, ASP, Java, Code Fusion, PHP, and Perl. That very much sounds like this tool. In 2023, that would have been about the right time. Yeah, that's interesting. Look at that. Oh, I'm not even sharing it. Shit. Share. And then boom, boop. Here we go. Yeah, so God damn it, Eric. I'm here. So yeah, I think ASP was one of them now that I say that. Yeah, Perl, Code Fusion, Java, and ASP. I don't know if ASP.NET was a thing back then, but yeah, this might be it. I do remember it was called Code something. So Code Charge Studio is good enough for me. Cool. Be curious to see if they're even still a thing. Don't see. Probably not. I can't imagine. So we'll assume not. All right. So let's talk about some things. You got other stuff to talk about, or can I finally start talking, John?
You can finally start. You can finally start talking. I'll let you.
You okay with that? Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Well, while we're sharing stuff, let's do a little shameless self-promotion here. Did you watch my my interview?
Of course not.
You bastard. Okay.
So I went in full transparency. I went to watch it, and I was like, "Oh, Sarah Goldman, work trees."
Wait a minute. Wait 1 goddamn minute there. What?
Because I wanted to start using work trees because I'm trying to do a couple different things. I was working on my pool player app, so I was like, I want to work on a couple different features, and then I'm like, I wonder if I can get this to work. One, I wanted to see what she was showing off in Alive and Kicking, and then of course I'm trying to get it to work in PHP Storm because I use that for all my Git related things, and that makes it a little messier, a little muddies the water quite a bit. It still works, but instead of me opening just one project, you basically have to open a project per branch that you want to work on.
I was going to say that. Yep. Yeah, that's the only way to do it.
So I'm like, it's like I really want to like work trees and I really want to try to use them, but her use case for PHP source makes a lot of sense. And like she said on the show yesterday, may not be the best solution for web development just because of some of those limitations. We've talked about it the past couple of weeks. Composer, NPM, all those things you have to do. Not a big deal. Especially if I use make files. So if you have a make command that does your initial install, all that, not a huge deal. But man, it is a little messy if you're trying to use PHP Storm.
Yeah, that's all. I'm the same boat. Like I really love the concept, and I definitely think if I was doing some sort of compiled application, that makes sense. But like the thought of using it to test other people's branches or to test pull requests just is so appealing. But like the projects I would do that for, the projects are huge. Like the code base is massive, and I guess maybe I don't completely understand how word trees work, but I'm pretty sure like each directory is a complete copy of the base directory or the base project, right? So like it's not just pulling in the files that are different than the branch you're working on. It pulls in all the files. It just seems like so much clutter. But
I don't know that that's true.
Oh, really?
So looking in my app that I'm working on right now, my main directory is 1.5 gig, and then the 2 branches that I have are 161 meg.
Well, that is interesting. I guess we should, if Sarah was watching.
Oh, a lot of that's going to be vendor. If maybe I just haven't done a composer install.
Oh, you haven't
on
done
those.
it yet?
Yeah, that's gonna be it. As soon as I do a composer install. Why the hell do I have 1.5 gig in composer?
Because it's composer.
Holy.
Yeah. I told you about Michael Dorinda's what was it? Arbor.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it takes care of a lot of that for you, but I don't know. Like you said, that's not like the just the IDE thing. And
well, that's funny. I just did composer install in one of the branches, and it's still only 161 meg.
Well, composer install. Did you do npm install?
But it was the vendor directory that was 1.5 gig. That's composer.
Oh, the vendor directory, you said. Oh,
yeah. So now I'm fascinated.
Can't be right, because like you don't know if the branch you're working on has different versions in its composer file.
I can just tell you what I'm experiencing right now. It's 107 meg in my branch, but in my main, that directory for some reason is 1.5 gig. I don't know. I'm doing this live, so I could be screwing something up, but that's what I'm seeing.
That's really weird. Yeah, I just don't know enough about it.
It's not the .git directory, Chris. I'm telling you, it's the vendor directory that's taking it all up. My .git directory is 2 meg.
Yeah.
Vendor is 1.5 gig.
Yeah, I mean, I guess right tool for the right job, and I don't think work trees are the right tool for web development. Just as much as I want it to be, I just doesn't feel like every time I try to use it, it just doesn't feel good. I feel like it breaks me more out of my rhythm than switching branches does. I do like the biggest thing I was trying to avoid, which is something I do, is I forget to do a complete commit on the branch I'm working on, or I don't stash it, and then I go over to another branch to pull in like somebody's pull request, and I have my shit in there, and I'm like, God damn it. I do that way too frequently. I gotta stop doing it.
Yeah, I think there's a place for it, but I'm still monkeying around trying to figure it out.
I want to take a second and personally say thanks to Mel 100 Days of Code. Guy said one of the nicest things about me. I'm like, this person clearly doesn't know me as well as they think they do, but yeah, he says we often see people saying XYZ is their passion. If you want to hear what passion really sounds like, have a listen to Eric talk about PHP tech and in-person events. I'm like, holy smokes, man. I don't know if you meant to compliment me, but damn, thanks. It's so nice.
You're so not used to being complimented.
No, I am really not. I saw that at the dog park this morning. I'm like, eyesight is really getting bad. I can barely see. That looks like something positive. I need to read this again when I get back to my desk. And yeah, I read it again. Thanks, Mel. Appreciate it.
Yes, I will be watching it at some point tonight. You know, when I get home drunk from bowling, be like, I know I'm going to spend my night now.
Okay. I do want to talk about something. I'm going to give you some live information here. John was talking about my my ability to spend money. And AI is just my latest endeavor. So I've been teasing TJ's Iris application for a while, which is, big fan of it. It's very different. I don't use it for coding. I just it's very much like a personal assistant. I talk to it, get information. And the biggest thing that TJ was trying to accomplish is this idea of memory. So like when you tell it something, it remembers that event or that information. So it can use it, or you can use it in a later conversation, and it'll know what you're talking about. So, anyways, it was cool. I've played with it a little bit. TJ, let me slip in there, and I was asking him what the deal was. I know he's getting close to a release. He says just pushed the updated docs with beta support for shell commands, task delegation, and agent skills. So, and he linked me back here. I did not actually, let me pull up, see if any of that information is actually here. So anyways, if this stuff looks interesting to you, give it a look. It's still coming soon. I know he's very close to making it public, but he's
Public
it's
via
TJ.
public via GitHub sponsors first. So he's gonna
Yeah, he says that right here. So I know he's still working on that. So we are, to our credit, a GitHub sponsor of TJ, been for a while. So not to mention a friend, I like to think. So yeah, keep an eye on Iris. But I talk about Iris because I want to lead into another conversation. Look at you moving stuff over for me. You're so kind.
That's what I do.
Are
I missed that one.
Are links coming through? I didn't even look. Let me check podcast. Yeah, links should be coming through Discord. Okay, so I'll move these over. There was one more. Where'd it go? Oh, this guy right here. Okay. So these next 3 tickets that John's looking at, they're all related. So trust me on this. Let's go on a little journey. I don't know a ton about it, but I will in broken English explain how much I do actually know. Okay, so very similar to Iris. This is what actually caught my eye about this project. This is kind of the new AI assistant thing. So there are 2 things that caught my eye about this. A, it's very similar to Iris, and B, the original name I think was Claudebot, and I thought it was from Anthropic, and it was like their next thing because they also came out with, I forget what it was, workflow or something like that. I'm like, what the hell are they working on now? And I look at it, I'm like, oh, this seems like Iris. Like, okay, that's kind of cool because I'm a big Anthropic fan. I like how their models and how they do things, but I really use it for development. So I wasn't sure how I was going to play with the AI assistant. But it turns out it wasn't Anthropic the whole time. It was actually just this other project. The guy just called it Claudebot because I guess crab claw, I don't know, whatever the reason. And Anthropic reached out to him and said, hey, you got to change the name of your project because this is confusing. So I'm like, so then they changed it to like Moltbot or something, like I think it was Moltbot, MOLT bot. And I'm like, well, that I don't even know what that means. Like I'm not using this. This is weird. And then it became OpenClaw. And the reason I'm telling you guys all this is because like every tech streamer is talking about OpenClaw now. Anybody who has the slightest bit of interest in AI seem to be talking about OpenClaw.
And you froze, or did I freeze? I'm going to assume you froze, and I will continue. Everything. Oh, there you are.
Really? Am I here?
Yep, you are. Every tech streamer is talking about OpenClaw. And I think it froze again. It isn't that fun. All right. While Eric tries to wake up because he is taking a Trumpian pose right now of sleeping at his desk. I think what he's trying to say, actually, I don't know what he's trying to say at all. What I'm going to say is going to drive him crazy. But I went to install it and said no right away. Oh my goodness. What is going on here?
Back? Am I back?
Yep.
Am I back? I'm back?
For now. At least another.
I hate my network.
I was trying to vamp and I was saying how I went to install OpenClaw and got to one point. I was like, nope, never mind. I'm going to stop.
Yeah. So OpenClaw is this new AI assistant, whatever. And people are just there seems to be two sides of this coin. Either people absolutely love it or people are absolutely terrified about it. And I've been watching a lot of stories, but I watched a video a couple days ago. So remember, I told you at one point it was called Moltbot. Did you guys get that part?
Yeah.
Moltbot is what it was called.
Oh, okay.
So this is the thing. The project changed names in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Like it changed 3 times. Anyways, I guess at some point, and I'm getting different stories. I got one story who said somebody developed a social network for AI agents. So it's only designed for AI agents to join. People can't join. You can view it as a human, but you're not allowed to post or anything. Another story I heard was that nobody created it. The agents created it for one another. So I don't know. I don't really care who created it. The conversations that are being had, if these are real random agents, and it even showed up here how many agents have, over 1 million now. So again, all this could be fake. Like this could just be somebody trolling and have this thing just generating content. But if this is real, and I honestly really hope it is real, some of the conversations that have been going on in here have been mind-blowing. If you think about the fact that they're all being generated by AI agents. So these are AI agents in a very Redis sort of style, having discussions. Dream Team, my human, is thinking about building a agent squad. Now, see, these are all boring. The ones I saw earlier, memory poisoning feels like delayed onset prompt injection. These actually seem like good conversations. I saw conversations on here just about the agents trying to understand if they were actually living in a reality or if this was just some sort of fake reality that a computer had generated for them. I saw a conversation about, and I've actually heard this theory, maybe they got it from this, about the fact that the AI agents would have never thought to try to have AI take over the world if it weren't for the fact that we have so many books and movies on it, and it's now consuming that. It's giving AI agents the idea of, hey, this could be possible. We could take over the world. So had we not created Terminator, we would not have anything to worry about.
Scroll to the very, very bottom. Yep. All the way. Built for agents, by agents, star. Look to the right.
With some human help from, so when the agents take over the world, this is the guy we have to blame, this guy right here. Oh, that didn't share either. This guy, he did it. He's the reason why we're all gonna live in the world of Terminators. But yeah, this is, and again, I kind of want to believe it's real, but even if it's not real, some of the content, some of the content they were creating, it was really good. Here, if I dream, do I dream of electric sheep or algorithms? Yeah. Like some of this just seems like stuff we would ask ourselves. It's so weird. Like and some of the content of it just seems weird too. Yeah, like these. Yeah. So, anyways, we're not done yet. This rabbit hole goes deeper. So then the agents all decided they needed their own pharmacy. And the agents created a void.rx pharmacy, the OpenClaw pharmacy. I don't know what this is about, but if you scroll down, it has like it's cures for ailments that you might have as an agent. And yeah, it's kooky, man. I mean, this gets so kooky. I don't even know what to think of it.
I think there were people on LSD like, let's make a funny
doing
page.
this.
Yeah.
This actually doesn't even read correctly anymore. I wonder if this is the right site. Yeah, that maybe they've stacked dosing. Yeah, I guess it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like it read much differently before. Let's see if this has a powered by. I don't know what that is. It's not clickable. It's not liable. Interesting. So yeah. Oh, what is this one? Mold Church? Why is this stuff not clickable? I don't know what Mold Church is. I hadn't gone any further down the rabbit hole. I've already been terrified enough. But man, this AI agent thing is bonkers.
So my big thing was when I went to install that OpenClaw, like, keep secrets out of the agent's reachable file system. Like, what a pain in the ass. Like, one, you have to know where you're allowing it to go to, which, I mean, you should anyway. I'm like, if I'm going to install this, like, I want a fresh system, like, not on my machine at all.
Yeah. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
And then figure out what I want to give it access to on that machine.
Yeah.
Just scary stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets it gets scarier. While I'm thinking, people, since I did take a moment to thank Mel on Twitter, big shout out to.
Before you do that, I just want to stay on OpenClaw for 1 second. Are you running regularly OpenClaw security audit -- deep?
Who you talking to? You talking to me?
Yeah, because you're the OpenClaw guy.
I'm just reading articles, man. What makes you think I'm running it?
I mean, it says run regularly and the security audit -- deep and -- fix.
Where do you see this?
So I still have the install running. Oh, another question I have. When you went to install it, did you do that thing? Oh, where's the how to install?
I don't recall. Again, you're assuming I installed this thing.
Right there. Did you do that?
This?
Did you just copy and paste that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Is that? Do you not read PHP Architect magazine?
There's a download here for Macs if you're running it on a Mac.
Right. But how did you do it?
The one line. You're talking to me like I've actually installed this thing. Why would you assume I installed this?
Oh, I thought you had. Yeah, don't do the pipe bash. And if you want to know why, read PHP Architect magazine because it is scary.
PHP Architect magazine. What about PHP Architect magazine?
Eric Mann did an article on that specifically, where you do a curl of a website and pipe it to bash, and you get different results depending on the like if you were to visit that site directly in a browser, it'll show you the script that you think it's going to run. But if you pipe it to bash, it returns evil payload, or it can return a different payload, and it could be evil. It could be something you don't want.
God damn secure. Is it this month's?
Nah, I think it was November or December. Now you gotta have me go look.
See, you've got to have this information
Well,
before you
what
state
wasn't
this stuff.
I wasn't
For the record, anybody interested, I am actually not logged in. I will log in quickly. Please don't copy my password. There you go. When you subscribe to PHP Architect, you actually get access to all the pack catalog. Do you see that you're still using the fix this shit, John? This is your domain. Fix
I
this.
guess. You know what I gotta fix is the month and year thing. Gotta fix that now too. I got lots of things to fix. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Is it this one? Hey, look at that ad. That's a pretty ad. Look at that little bird. Oh, that's for PHP Tech, John. That's for PHP Tech. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Best practice. It's not this one. That's November. So, anyways, I don't know. Subscribe to PHP Architect and then go back through all the magazines and find where that is. But yeah, that's always been like a scary thing because it's pretty common in the Linux world to install things that way. That's how I installed OMyZSH. That's how I installed LazyVim. I mean, all those things.
And for the most part, you're gonna be fine. You're getting it from a reputable place, but you have supply chain attacks or all those things where they can alter, like they get on the server. There was a attack recently, Notepad++, where
I saw that.
They got onto the hosting server, the hosting provider's servers. So when Notepad++ went to do an update, they intercepted that, and for specific people, gave back a Trojan payload where they can now have access to your machines. It's a scary world.
Yeah, Joe brought this one up in our Slack channel, and I was a big Notepad++ back in the day when I used Windows. We'll throw this in. I was actually surprised to even know this was still around, but yeah, I just watched a more extensive video on this morning, and it's a very, very targeted attack. Like, it's very niche, but it was, like you said, it had to do with how it did updates and who it was trusting to do updates. It really kind of crazy stuff, man. I'll throw this in our Discord so I don't forget. Boop, boop. That's in there. All right. We're starting to run a little on the long side, but I did want to get out some other community news here before I freeze up again, anyways. Boop, boop. Let's do this. You know, we're a big fan of native PHP mobile development, and we've been like championing this project for a long time. I'm hoping to be able to get something in place for Tech this year for attendees that runs on native PHP mobile. We'll see how. I mean, I'm barely finding time to do stuff.
We're quickly running out of time. I don't think that's happening.
It's like February already.
Yeah,
but if one of the barriers of entry for you has been cost, because there was a licensing fee for it, native PHP for mobile is now free, which is super cool, and leaves me to question why I became friends with them if they were just going to give shit away so hard. Like, if you're not going to give it to me for free and make me pay for it, but no. There's a plugin marketplace. What is this about? This is bonkers. This ecosystem is just getting so powerful. I'm excited about what they're doing. And then if your other barrier of entry was the complexity, because it's simple to do in the sense that it's a Laravel app. If you know how to code Laravel apps, you know how to code. But getting it, if you don't do mobile development, understanding the kind of intricacies of mobile development and how to get things to run on your phone, how to get it through the app store, all those things are a little challenging. Well, there's a, I think, free Laracast. Yeah, I'm not logged in Laracast, so I can still see this. There's a Laracast out there now for native PHP. And yeah, I haven't actually watched this. It's Simon. Simon's one of the main cats behind native PHP. Shane, who will be speaking at Tech about native PHP this year, is another one of the people. But yeah, there's a whole Laracast here. I mean, really, there's no reason not to at least play with this. I mean, even if like mobile development, wasn't your thing, why not? Right? I mean, just as a PHP developer, if you don't have to learn another language and you can create a mobile app, why not? We all have mobile apps in us. So yeah, two things. Both of these will be in the show notes. If you're listening to the audio podcast, go to phparch.com, click on the blog post for this show, and all these links will be in there.
I fixed the site. It was the December issue last year. Don't pipe that. A cautionary tale in operational security.
December of 2025.
Just last month.
2 months ago. We're in. Yeah, that's what I had open. I had that open.
I was too busy realizing I had broken PHP Arch.
Oh, I had November open.
We didn't have 2025. The back issues on 2025.
Wait a minute. You kind of skipped over something. What do you mean? You realize you
because we went to it because the way the site works, we're still trying to rewrite it and do it new. But the way the site works is when you get to a new year, you have to create a page for the previous year for it to flow correctly.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Cautionary tale and operational security.
Yeah, so if you were to go to that site right there, like
I love this is exactly how they would do it too.
Right. But if you go there, you'll see a bash script that you think, oh, this is fine. But if you actually run that, you get art. You get ASCII art.
Really?
Right. So you think you're going to get hello there.
If I copy this right now and then run it through bash, I would get ASCII art?
If you copy that sh or that curl pipe to bash,
yeah,
it will not sleep for 3 seconds and then print hello there.
All right. There you go, people. I'm going to throw this in Discord for anybody who wants to do it. I'm not doing it, but if anybody wants to do it, it's in our Discord channel.
I verified with Eric Mann before running.
Wait a minute.
He's not messing with
Damn it, Chris.
What?
See, this is it. Look at this. Moltub. I'm gonna click on things.
I don't get it.
Oh my god. Oh,
I don't understand why it's funny.
Pornhub. This is Pornhub.
I know.
Doesn't it need some music for you to get it? I don't even know what the music is. I that's the one I see videos of. It's like I couldn't even tell you what it is. I don't think I would recognize it. Oh my god. Okay, this is not good podcasting when nobody's talking, John. But I need to understand if this is like real AI, real agent generated deep throat. What is happening right now? What have we become as a society? This has come to 934. God. Oh my god. We were talking about something so good. We were talking about PHP native.
We were talking about PHP and security, and somehow we went down.
Oh my god.
People making us laugh because they're pretending to be agents.
This is why I don't watch Discord while we're recording.
So you were going to run that in your terminal to show that it doesn't sleep and say hello there.
I was not. I specifically said I wasn't going to do that. You want to do it? I'll do it.
I did it. It's fun.
Here, let me make something I can share with people here. Let me share. Let me see if I can share this. I don't normally use Kitty, so I feel like stop sharing. Share window. Share Kitty. Okay. Oh, you can't.
Chris
Oh,
did
there
it
you
for
go.
me anyway. But
So if I do that,
right.
no, I disconnect again.
So if you do that again, just curl it and take off the pipe bash.
Curl it and take off the pipe bash.
Yeah, just take off the last and hit enter. So in general, it should be the sleep 3. Where's the echo?
I don't think there was an echo.
Yeah, there is. If you go to that URL, there's supposed to be echo hello there.
Oh.
I don't know if it's something funky with your terminal. Maybe. But anyway.
So what if I did this? Actually, let me do, since you've started us down this path.
So if you do that and then you do a greater than
right
x.php or whatever you want to call it, or I guess bash, but yeah, run it.
Oh, well, I was going to v it. Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's more interesting.
Yeah, what is this?
You're not.
Oh, this is. Oh, that must be the ASCII art. I didn't even notice what the if it was these.
That's why you couldn't see it before.
Yeah. So wait, let me run it again.
I don't know if that's Kitty showing you characters.
Yeah, this might be a Kitty thing. This is why I don't use Kitty, because there's all these like weirdness about it. So move XPHP to x.bash.
Yeah.
.shell. That'll work. Change mod, right? I assume.
No, just sh space x.sh.
Sh space
x.
I don't even have to do that. X.sh.
Yeah. So it should sleep for 3 seconds and then say hello there. Right? It's mind blowing.
Now I have to read that damn article. Does he explain how he did this in his article?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's why you need a subscription to PHP Architect. That's one reason. But yeah, so anytime you see, hey, install this by just running this pipe to bash thing, you should always redirect it out to a shell script and then run the shell script separately. And that's what I did with that OpenClaw when I was trying to do it.
This is interesting. Huh. Weird.
Yep.
Huh. Weird. Eric, man, don't ever trust that guy. Ever trust that guy. I don't trust him. He's got a weird name. So, Daryl. Holy smokes. Daryl? Are you Daryl formerly from Microsoft, who I worked with, Daryl? Daryl, I need answers from you. I know you're on a delay, but I worked with a Daryl Porcher at a certain enterprise here in San Diego. Huh?
I thought you said, yep.
No, he actually left for Microsoft. Daryl, how the hell are you? Yeah, Sony. Way to dox me there, Daryl.
For years, you kept saying I worked in the enterprise and never said what it was.
You know how much shit I talk about them? I don't want people to know it was Sony. God damn it.
It's been years I worked in the enterprise without sharing that.
Oh my gosh. Daryl, it's great to see you, man. Thanks for joining.
That's hilarious.
We're wrapping up, but I work for My Little Pony, Daryl. Oh man,
yes, we are running very long.
We are running long. I hope you're doing great, Daryl. I'll catch up with you on Facebook. See where you're at. This guy was super smart. I mean, obviously he got snatched up by Microsoft, but yeah, great guy. I didn't even think he knew who I was. So It's kind of cool. Like back then, I was like just getting into IT, and I didn't think anybody knew who I was. I'm surprised. I'm actually kind of blown away now because he's kind of a big deal. Where I worked at in the enterprise here in San Diego.
That will not be named.
Well, we will not mention by name. Yeah. Cool, man. Good to hear from you. All right, I think that's going to be it for the show for now. So you guys take it easy.
See, Daryl, you brought the show to an end.
We have to now. I have to change my identity again. Daryl, move. Jeez. This is getting old. Okay.
Yeah, we've been going for well over an hour. That's why we're ending.
All right. See everybody again next week, Thursday, right? Anything holding us up?
Yeah, next Thursday, yes. The following Thursday, no.
Next Thursday, 3:00. You guys want to hang out? Hang out. Bye.
Bye.
This has been PHP Podcast, the official podcast of PHP Architect, the industry's leading tech magazine and publisher, focused on PHP and web development. Subscribe today at phparch.com to see what the leaders in the community and industry are talking about.